Tonight, the White House is pledging to cut the number of detainees at Guantanamo Bay to fewer than 60 by the summer, as 10 more men are freed from U.S. custody and have now arrived in the Gulf nation of Oman. This is all part of the president's stated goal of shutting down detention operations at Gitmo for good. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge is here with specifics. Catherine.
But 5 of the detainees were deemed high risk under the Bush administration. A former senior defense official who has reviewed the files says the evidence against the Yemeni detainees hasn't really changed. But what has changed is the willingness of the Obama White House to do what it takes to close the Guantanamo camps.
That's exactly what they decided to do a few years ago, that they were just willing to up the risk they were willing to take to transfer these off the island to satisfy the president's pledge.
Among today's transfers, 38-year-old SAMIR NAJI al-HASAN MOQBEL, an al-Qaeda member who was taken into custody by the Pakistanis December 2001, with a group known as the Dirty 30, which included Osama bin Laden's bodyguards. 33-year-old WAQAS Muhammad Ali AWAD is also an al-Qaeda member who trained at Tarnak Farms, an Afghan training camp used as a base by bin Laden. A military review in 2008 concluded he would return to terrorism. 36-year-old Abu Bakr Ali Muhammad al-ALAHDAL was part of bin Laden's 55th Arab Brigade that supported the Taliban, and the detainee has identified himself in the past as a willing terrorist against the United States. At a recent news conference, the outgoing commander with oversight for the detainees spoke in blunt terms.
Well, I mean, they're all bad boys. We have dossiers on all of them. Some of them were more effective in being bad boys than others.
In advance of this week's transfers, the Attorney General argued that the Guantanamo camps are the greater threat to U.S. national security.
Guantanamo is a tremendous recruiting tool for terrorists who seek to do us harm. And certainly the administration is working within the current statutory regime to make sure that we can reduce that population. And I believe the President looks forward to continuing a discussion with Congress on the best way to resolve that matter.
But a recent analysis by the left-leaning Brookings Institution, as well as other experts, found that Guantanamo has become less relevant for al-Qaeda, and it is simply not a factor in ISIS propaganda, Brett.
More on this with the panel. Captain, thank you.
You're welcome.